Hi, friends and family. I'm so happy to see you again. This is the first of my series. I've always been inspired by special people in Chicago to talk about something that is uplifting and encouraging positive energy. And I wanted to use that time of lockdown and confinement to create that new series. So today I have a special guest, my first guest, my friend Stephanie from Chicago, who's also French, who's going to talk to us about yoga, mindfulness, and what are some good tips that we can use to stay healthy and positive at home. Stephanie, bonjour. Well, I'd like you to introduce yourself in a couple of minutes. Tell us who you are.
Hi everybody. So I'm Stephanie. I'm a French born and raised, but I live in Chicago since 6 years with my family. I have two kids, one daughter that is 4 years old and one 4 months old son, and a dog. I've been teaching yoga for now 6 years as well and practicing for 13 years. I teach private clients now online and at a studio online in real time as well. And I teach also mindfulness and meditation and conscious movements in corporations.
And now is the time, Stephanie, that we need mindfulness in the time of adversity and confinement. I've been taking also some yoga classes with you, and I was very impressed by your technique of how calm and focused I was. Today, I'd like to talk about some practical tips of how we can stay healthy physically and mentally in that time of confinement.
Yeah, so I think there's some of the lifestyle rules that are very important to keep to stay healthy in your body and also in your mind. So I think you all have heard this before, but keeping a nice routine of honoring your physical needs, like sleeping the amount of hours that you need every day, eating veggies and like green food every day. So like nutrition is very important, and you know how nutrition influences your moods as well. So sleep and nutrition, and also physical exercise, whether it's just like moving your body at home with videos online or taking walks. We're very lucky to be able to go outside, having a little bit of sunbathing, and keeping yourself active.
And
so
absolutely. And I want to reinforce about the schedule, Stephanie, because I'm a teacher. And working at home with distance learning with also very young children, I know the importance of schedule and boundaries at home. So even for adults, we need a sense of structure and schedule.
Yeah, it's true that actually having consistency and having a routine is essential to manage your stress level. You have to have something you can rely on and something you look forward to. So having a schedule with work times, intellectual work times, other pause breaks with maybe connecting with friends and family, people that you really love and love you back. But also something super important is to have me time. So now we are so lucky to have this technology that links us to people, but it's for your mental health tremendously important to have also moments of no screen, moments that restorative moments. So something creative, whether it's writing or painting or cooking or just reading or practicing, obviously meditation or yoga. But I know how big is the offer of practicing meditation and yoga now online with guidance of a teacher. So that is great to do, but also carve moments to do that while you have learned without screens. To really be in the present moment with yourself and also with your emotions without any guidance, just you and yourself.
And I like the fact that you talk about me time, because we are surrounded in a world of instant gratification where technology is around us. So having me time, it's kind of refocusing, being grounded. And I want to talk about balance, work-life balance, and especially a lot of parents now work from home and have to play substitute teachers while the kids are also distance learning. So you have 2 young children, Stephanie. How do you find balance at home? What are some of the practical tips that you can give the parents to stay healthy and positive.
Mm-hmm. So obviously the three things that I mentioned before, but in terms of internal practice and keeping myself grounded and myself in a good mood, or just like regulating my emotions, because with kids or without, but we go up and down in terms of being positive or being anxious, and we have many thoughts in our head right now. So something that I do is I call it internal weather check-in. So when I wake up, I just sit and I close my eyes and I ground and I see what's the weather inside of me, meaning that I'm feeling my body from head to toes, seeing what's present, and then I also let my body tell me what's the emotion that is underlying. So whether you feel sad or anxious, or you're happy or excited for something, just being in the moment of listening to yourself and welcoming any emotion that is present. I feel that it's important to carve those moments of listening, of what your inner self tells you, and it can also give you some insights. So just a moment of what you don't think about preparing breakfast or what you will have to do today, just how do you feel right now in the body. And
when you woke up this morning, Stephanie, what was your internal weather? How did you feel when you woke up this morning?
How did I feel? Let's see. I think I felt happy. Because I woke up with the sun entering in my room, so that actually like made me happy, and I had a little bit of sun when I did this exercise, so I felt light and happy. One of those days, and I'm not telling this because we're doing the video, it's just like we're happy to have sun.
And I like the fact that you call it the internal weather, because we know how climate has an impact on how we feel in our body. The environment really impacts us. So to close today, can you give us some breathing techniques of how we can manage with stress, solitude, or maybe loneliness during the confinement, or the fact that we feel overwhelmed with that new normality and a sense of also uncertainty. We don't know when life is going to resume. So what can we do at home when we have feeling of different waves?
So I want to share with you two exercises today. One is the one that you can really influence your nervous system to shift from stress to restoration. It's a self-regulation exercise with breathing, and we know how the breath today influences the emotional state. So it's super simple, and it's emphasizing on long, deep exhalations. This is the key to activating a calming state. You want to focus on long, deep exhalation. So what I want to offer you is you just take this mudra that we call in yoga a hand gesture, and you put one over your heart and the other one over your belly.
So we're going to do it together, and I hope that people watching us will also do it.
So you put one hand over your heart and the other one on your belly, and we're going to take what's called diaphragmatic breath in yoga. So as you inhale, you feel the belly growing and meeting near the palm of your hands. So lower the breath in the belly, and then exhale through your mouth as you feel your belly, your navel coming closer to your spine. And again, breathing through your nose, the belly like a balloon, expanding, and exhaling through your mouth. Longer exhalation. Just repeat this for at least 3 to 5 deep breaths. So you can do that when there's a feeling of uncertainty, or you're feeling the stress coming, peaking, let's say. so that you can do, and you can also do that with your kids. Yeah. So that's one of the exercises. And the other one is an exercise called cardiac coherence. So it's very simple. It's inhalating on 5 counts, 5 seconds, and exhalation on 5 seconds as well. So you're creating this circle of breath. 5-second inhalation, 5-second exhalation. So by doing those 5 seconds, you allow your breath to last, to breathe 6 times per minute, and you are regulating your heartbeat. That will also trigger the autonomic nervous system and regulating your calm states.
Are you also practicing these techniques, these breathing techniques on a regular basis, Stephanie, yourself and your family too?
Yes.
Your husband also practices.
So I taught my daughter, my husband, and also I practice this with my students. So the best thing is to do it 3 times per day. You can do this cardiac coherence exercise, and also while you do that, you can add a visualization that is very grounded and calming. So visualization of a wave. Maybe if you like this image, or an image of the heart, like the heart growing and expanding, and then back to focus center, expanding and coming back to your center. Or you can also connect with a place that makes you feeling yourself, feeling grounded, feeling happy, fills your heart with joy, like a place of your childhood, or a place in nature. Any place, real or imaginary, that fills your heart with love and with happiness.
And we need that at that moment. I think that's so much, we need that. I mean, as I'm talking to you, Stephanie, I feel so much grounded already. I feel so much peaceful. I was a little bit stressed before that interview because I just finished my day teaching. And just with that breathing technique, with the recenter, being away from the screen. And I also would like to share the story of gratitude. Can you tell us, what do you ask your daughter every day? Because I think gratitude is such a powerful skill to teach our kids, to be also mindful that we don't take things for granted. And it doesn't have to be materialistic things. What is your story with the gratitude with your daughter?
Yeah, so it's a very simple exercise that we do every night as a ritual before sleeping, when she's in bed after the story time. And I'm just we practice what are the 3 things you're grateful for today. So I do my 3 things, and then she does her 3 things, or we do her before and me after. And it can be something material, like something she had for lunch that she really loved, or an activity that she did, or like a connection we had with grandma in France, or with I don't know, sometimes she says, I'm grateful for Matteo to smile to me, because they're creating connection right now. It's only 4 months, so when he laughs, it's like a great gift.
Yeah,
super excited about it, so it can be like, I'm grateful for this. Yeah, and then it's also like ends the day with a positive note.
absolutely.
And yeah, make them realize that not only material things you can be grateful, but you can be grateful for anything.
And I think we need that sense of gratefulness right now, to be grateful, to be healthy, to be happy, to be with our family. I think there's a lot of positivity to enjoy as we process all together through a time of uncertainty. I'm so happy, Stephanie. Thank you for today. I already feel grounded, and I found much more calmer. I will also link to this interview, your social media. So our friends and family can also look you up, Stephanie. But thank you so much for your time today, because I know that your baby is sleeping right now. And I will talk to you soon. Do you want to just close with a special note? What will you be grateful today for?
I'm grateful for you, Gigi, for our friendship and also for giving me this shout out. So if you're watching the video and you're interested in knowing a little bit more about guided relaxation or my classes of yoga, you can follow me on my Instagram, Steph B Yoga, and I think Gigi, you'll share all the links. But if you would like to receive an example of what would be a guided relaxation, I'll be super happy to share it with you. So yeah.
And also, Stephanie, you have a very unique background because you can also teach in French, in Spanish, in English. So you have a very wide spectrum of audience. I mean, so many people can come, and now that we can reach out also through online, I think people will then receive your gift of mindfulness by staying at home. So we are changing the profession as well. All of us will benefit from this. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I will talk to you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Gigi. Have a great day.